Hey guys, and welcome to Nicole. What's my name? Welcome to Nicole Sauce's Thought of the Walk, episode 33. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. I've been recording these the day before they go, so I can just schedule them on YouTube, and then it goes to Odyssey. So if you're seeing this on YouTube and you haven't heard of Odyssey, Odyssee, Odyssey is a non-censoring video platform that works a lot like YouTube. I encourage you to go over there. I've got the link to that in the show notes. Today I want to talk to you about after I've been taking these morning walks for about a month. Woo, I'm gonna drop my phone. And I just used to take my walk in the afternoon. And I wanted to talk to you about how things have changed now that I'm taking my walks in the morning. And this is what it's brought me, a couple of things. I almost always get my walk in. Like this morning I got up 5:45 and had a nice leisurely cup of coffee with the dogs and thought about what will my thought of the walk be about. And then I went outside, got the dogs together. They're super excited to be on a walk this morning, and got on the road. And there's nobody on the road right now. I might run across one neighbor, but who knows? So formerly what I used to do is I would aim for a lunchtime walk or an end of the day walk. And what would happen is that by the end of the day, I was feeling pretty tired and wouldn't go. So maybe 2-3 times a week I get my walk in. Now it's almost every single day. If I miss a day, it's because I'm sick. And even then, sometimes I go anyway, because when you're sick, sometimes it's good to get fresh air. So the biggest thing it's gotten me is I always get my walk in, and the dogs love that. Hey, Sissy, come here. Yeah, the one running off really loves it. And that's really good for me physically, but it goes beyond that, because right now I get this walk in. I used to think people were crazy about like, get up early and work out, right? Well, they were right. I was wrong. Sleep is great, but if you get up and you work out, the whole day works itself out. So I'm going to get off this walk. It's going to be maybe 7:30, and I'll go back home and be ready to start work. And yes, I work for myself, but I start work at about the same time every day, and I motor through and I focus really hard to get stuff done, because if I don't do that, I don't get anything done. And having this walk in the morning means I get through all of this. My brain is sharp, my body feels good, and then I jump into the workday and get started on time. And that means that by 11:12, I've done most of the work, like the hard work I'm going to do all day. I work the whole day, on one thing or another, but the stuff that takes the brain power, the stuff that I don't want to do, the stuff that takes focus, I do that in the morning after this walk, and I just bang it out about twice as fast as if I did it in the afternoon. And I know for me, focus work in the morning, scatter work in the afternoon. So creative stuff in the afternoon, focus stuff in the morning. That's a big part of how I need to organize myself. Getting this walk in early makes a huge difference. But then there's another thing it brings me. It feels like fall. It is August 3rd right now, or 4th. Let's see, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. It's August 4th. And it feels like fall today. It's not fall yet, but I am much more in tune with the changing seasons. We're going to have another spike of heat or two between now and the fall, right? Because this is the South. But this is the first indication that fall is coming. And then after that, it's winter. And I'm feeling it because I'm out before it got really hot today. It will get hot later. 2 weeks ago, it was not cool in the morning. We'll just put it that way. It was full on summer. We were in the throes of it. We're already starting to turn. That means that I can look at the trees around me, and I see the pawpaw fruit right there. That's going to come ripe soon. Excuse me, I need to call my dogs. Sissy, come here. Chestnut. They run off when I do this. Come on, let's go home. Sissy. Yeah, you hear my voice. I have to yell to Cece. Sissy, come here. There she is. Anyway, the pawpaws are going to come on. It's going to be time to harvest them. And when that happens, then right after the pawpaw, all the other stuff happens. We have green chili weekend coming up. We have the rest of the canning for the season. All the salsa needs to be done. All of that stuff, firewood. And it's only the beginning of August. And you're like, you got plenty of time. And I'm like, I don't have plenty of time. What I do have is a big old sun behind me. That's not working very well, is it? So I'm much more in tune with the seasons because I'm here in the morning and I can feel it coming. And you know, in the winter, I may change the time of day I walk to a warmer time of day, but I may not. We'll see. I've got good warm clothes from my past as a skier, and this has been really good for the dogs. And putting me in touch with the season changes as a homesteader makes a huge difference, because I now know, for real, Nicole, if you haven't started your transplant seedlings for the fall garden, you're not doing a fall garden. So it's time to get the lettuce and the broccoli and all of the things we want to have this fall, and put those green bean seeds in for the second wave of green beans. If I don't get that done now, I'm in trouble. And the fact that it's cooling off like this will actually help with germination. So, you know, getting up and doing something, I think, is really important. But I'll tell you what, getting up, getting my butt out the door on this walk has brought me a lot of good stuff in just 1 month. Think about that as you organize your plan for the fall. Make it a great week.